The mob has just seized Jesus and arrested him. The disciples are stunned, not knowing what to do. But now, events take an even more dramatic turn.
Then one of those standing near drew his sword and struck the servant of the high priest, cutting off his ear.
The Gospel of John tells us that it was Peter who cut off the ear of the high priest's servant. The traditional understanding is that the Gospel of Mark is substantially based on the recollections of Peter. Peter told Mark what he remembered, and Mark wrote this down together with what he remembered of Jesus as a young man. This would explain why the Gospel of Mark avoids mentioning Peter's name in this embarrassing episode. The Gospel of John also tells us the name of the man who lost his ear, Malchus. As the servant of the high priest, he would probably have been the leader of the mob. The injury must have been much more severe than just the loss of an ear, and the position of the injury meant that Peter was trying to take his head off. Fortunately, Peter was a much better fisherman than a fighter. Once again, we see Peter getting in the way of God. He does it for all the right reasons. It's because Peter always knows best. Have you ever metaphorically whipped out your sword to defend Jesus and made a mess of things? That's what happens when your heart isn't attuned to His. Is there someone you know whose heart is attuned to the heart of Jesus? Make a time to meet with that person. Talk about Christ and see what you can learn.